Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 and our Russian tribal campaign. Something that I noticed after I ended the episode. What is going on over here? How did you convert to Islam? Oh, he got a physician. That's got to be what happened. Weird. Why can't I get a physician? I don't know. Maybe I have to be sick or something like that? I don't know. Also, Lombardy took over Tunis, and Africa took over Tripolitania. Yep. And West Francia has united. Carloman is dead. Let's see. Carloman died a natural death, 771. Did he... It does not actually show that he had the... I mean, he had a kid, and it doesn't actually show that he had the title at the time. Maybe they went to war. Doesn't say how Carl got it himself. I don't know. Oh, but it looks like he is at war with Saxony. Yep. He's also got a strong claim on the Kingdom of Lombardy and a strong claim on the Grand Chiefdom of Saxony. Well, oh, he's wounded, stressed, and depressed. Well, that might be a problem. Anyway, we have also expanded ourselves. Unfortunately, we've got peasant unrest, and it's recently conquered, so we're not going to be getting much out of this county anytime soon. But it does set us up to head down here to Vilnius. My bad. And then, actually, it might be best, rather than go through all of Lithuania there. What are you? You are Lithuanian. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll go through there, and can we actually, we could do a subjugation on him. I'm not sure, because he's Slavic. Let me double check. Where are the options? I could have sworn it was right up here somewhere. Did they move it? Go to the barber. No, it was like the info option. So that I could remember what exactly the requirements are for going to war. Is it based on religion or is it based on culture? I do not border with anyone who is a different culture, but not religion, so... Alright, that might be a good idea, actually. You... Let's have you fabricate a claim over here. But for now, let's see, 1.33k. I need to replenish my troops a little bit more. So let's let some time pass. Not getting a whole lot of money, and there's not a whole lot to get from our neighbors. I suppose I could go down here and pillage again. Got a levy reinforcement, at least. might be a good idea to go raiding down here. How many can you raise up now? Ooh, 1.7k. That is more than me. You have lost an eye, though. I think this is primarily because of his martial skill. Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of this for quite a while, unfortunately. We'll get 5% more levy size, or get some more money. More levy size would definitely be good, though. Levy size, light infantry, archers. What can we do for money? There's 5 loot there. I promised my wife, Verkoslava, that I would find a suitable ride for her when her mare had to be put down. Now I am in luck. Not only 1, but 3 different mares have been brought to Novgorod. Yeah, we'll go for just a little bit of money. My steward, Volodar, tells me that his efforts at praising my name and deeds have met with great success. A small army of warriors have converged at Novgorod, tribe ready to serve me. I just need to make sure that they have someone to fight within a year, lest they become troublesome. Splendid. Okay, so I did get some troops. My backup... Now that shouldn't be right. Should it? What did I do to get more levy? Is it... oh, well, one of these things went away. A couple of them went away. So, yeah, there are more troops to get there. But I don't think I really need them. Let's go ahead and declare war. Conquest of Vilnius. And call our allies. Almost tempted to, like, walk through there raiding, but... let's get right there. My wife, High Chiefess Verkoslava, has not been herself lately. I have noticed how she has lost weight and been overcome by episodes of intense fatigue. Apparently, the underlying cause is cancerous growth, which is sucking the life out of her. Oh, great. Well, she's not long for this world. Bedridden. Good symptom treatment. I pray to Perrin that Verkoslava will recover. After being skillfully treated by court physician Chief Zbigniew of Luki, my wife is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. No, he is merely doing his job. Gain 10 prestige, or I should compensate Zbigniew for a job well done. I'll pay him 1 gold? Sure, that's fine. And I got some tech points. Alright, now I'm going to have a river crossing if I go here, right? Yeah, you're going up to Latgale. I suppose I could go out, down to Polotsk. Go up that way. Oh. No, you're trying to jump in on that. You got down there before me, too. That is going to be a problem. How am I losing the tribes when we're in battle? I'm really thinking that there's a bug going on. Unit is not allowed to raid right now, huh? Alright, well, I guess we'll be heading over here and see if we can get more war score. Oh! Well, there she goes, dying of cancer. And there is the new icon for death by a disease. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a new wife. I don't think any of them are going to be a good choice. Basically, all that leaves are Tengri. I mean, there are some children, but that's... Alright, you know what? Well, actually, yeah, let's, marry her. Oh, he died of an infected wound. She's 22. I may have to take some, concubines. Well, this guy's been imprisoned. And, you know, it's pretty nice that he just decided to move off this territory. Okay, got a new wife. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be pressing that. Or that. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime ever. Well, welcome to my court, my new wife. Hope you like it. Okay, 84%. Let's head over here. Oh. Well. Guess what? You get to be my concubine. Do I have any other prisoners? Probably not at this point. Nope. Do 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 do. Take this territory. It'll be ours. We'll be happy with Vilnius. There we go. Yeah, it looks like that's a 100% right there. Thank you. And I can come home. So we got new administration recently conquered, but this is a decent territory. Not quite Novgorod. Well, actually, right now it is about as good as Novgorod because of the temple there. Now, I am over my limit, so I may want to just give this away. You are not actually married to anyone, are you? Well, then for now, I am going to... Why can you not hold Latgale? Must have a landed title which he can hold, so why can't he hold that? I am confused. Very confused. No, I guess I just make a new new vassal here. Well, I mean, what's it gonna matter, really? At this point, am I losing anything because of it? I mean, I probably am losing a little bit. My martial skill is really hurting me. Although at this point I don't really want to lose that because I'm going to lose even more stewardship, unfortunately. So that is a problem. I guess I'll just hold on to it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we could go to war against you right away. Conquest of Grodno. That would just be a subjugation war. Now, I could always cancel this and take the become king option and start attacking all these places. But I should probably do some raiding. Let me get to a new month. Let me check to see if we are losing anything for being over my... Nope. Doesn't look like it. Now, I am going to need to build up the Earth Hill Fort. So it might not be a bad idea to start doing this. I could get some more light infantry. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's get the raw troops that will be expanded by my marshal. Levy size plus 25%. That's not bad. And there I go, dying. Well. High Chief Radoslav feasts with the gods at age 32. He died of depression. A shining example of diligence, his duty was never neglected. A godly man, Radoslav is with Svarog now. And we are now playing as High Chief Zbigniew. So be it. Okay, well. I guess we will marry... Well, actually, you're already in. Although, of course, now I'm an 8 out of 5. That's great. Does have a higher stewardship. I mean, I could marry her and take the other one as a concubine. That's the thing. Got learning +1 there. We'll do it. Meanwhile, let's take war focus. $10 gold, 25 prestige. Now, the good news is that we got the war camp built before I died. Now, this guy is lowborn, and that would end the game, so we need to Take concubines. Now, you were my spy master, so I don't think I'll take you as a concubine. Let's go ahead and take you. Take you. And you. Character owes me a favor? Why does this guy owe me a favor? Whatever. Okay, I need a new marshal. I guess that will be you. You're okay at it. Train troops. Organize raid would have been okay, but I think training troops is a little bit better. Steward, you are actually pretty good. Oversee construction, build legend. Now, I might want to settle tribe. Let's go ahead and do that. Spy master. You were doing a pretty good job. Study technology and diviner. Ooh. Can you be a diviner and... Yeah, you should be able to. Build zeal. Alright, minor titles. I need a new court physician, and that will be you. I need a new regent. Sure, my concubine can be the regent. I've got all of my commanders. Although, you probably shouldn't be a commander. I don't have many great military leaders, though, unfortunately. Okay. No heir of your dynasty. That's fine. Council's discontent. We want to set crown focus here again. You know what? We have not worshipped the ancestors. Let's go ahead and do that. I do have a prisoner. You've decided to visit the shrine in the Holy Grove and make a sacrifice in the honor of your ancestors, hoping for their aid in return. What will you ask of your forefathers? I wish for affection and companionship. Guide my sword in battle, let me conquer my enemies, prosperity and growth for my realm. Ancestors, share your wisdom with me. Guide my sword in battle and let me conquer my enemies. That is clearly going to be the best thing. Now, we can get 2,900 troops now. Of course, I'm way over my domain size. You asked your ancestors for military power and prowess in battle. Now it is time to present your offering. What will you give them in return? O great forefathers, I will offer you my flesh and blood. Gain 100 piety. I gain the trait one-eyed and severely injured. You offer the ancestors one of your body parts. May this soul serve you well in the afterlife. You offer the ancestors the life of one of your prisoners. Why would I get Kinslayer? Ancestors, may this feast please you. Or, I had this idol carved in your honor. I hope it will please you. Yeah, I don't think I want to sacrifice an eye. Is this a prisoner of mine? He's not related to me, is he? Nah, he's just lowborn. He has diarrhea, he has cramps, and he has vomiting. That's too much information. Why couldn't we just have ill? I miss ill. May the soul serve you well in the afterlife. And there he goes, dying. The offering struggled violently when the Volv and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. The ancestors will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. Now all you can do is wait and hope. And the poor guy died. I'm not actually that. I don't really care. While passing judgment onto criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you, as he would be in your debt. Courtier named Putiata appears, and he will owe me a favor. Being of noble birth means nothing. To the dungeons with him. Prestige would be good. I'll take the prestige right now. Levy reinforcements. For some time now, my wife, High Chiefess Goulet, has been avoiding me. She has not visited my bedchamber for several weeks, and I have demanded to know why. She has given me nothing but feeble excuses. Today I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. They said Goulet had contracted syphilis. Great. Poor thing, I will do what I can for her. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Surely there's another reason. I will show that Khazar infidel what I do with traitors. Oh. Good care? 33% chance she gets bad care. Do what I can for her. She gets good care. And successful treatment. Your court physician, Yarapolk, has gained widespread reputation after having worked in your court. He is now considered a renowned physician. Excellent. After being skillfully treated by court physician Yarapolk, my wife Goulet is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. I will compensate him. And I think I will go on a raid. Let's get all of our troops here. Of course, this definitely means that I'm going to have to rely on my concubines for children now. One last one coming in. There we go. Let's go raiding! Wonder if he improved the, he's got levy reinforcements. Okay, I don't think I care about, actually sieging it down. Well, let's go destroy them. Through staged war games and large-scale exercises, I feel confident I can master one of the main military disciplines. In numbers, Lightfoot will win any battle. Heavyfoot is key. Mounted warriors, of course. No, I seek another area of expertise. Heavyfoot is very good for the East Slavic people, I believe. And I have been wounded in battle. My war camp has been built, and my wife is pregnant. That's probably not going to go well. So the war camp has been built. I do have prestige. I can build more stuff. If I upgrade it, then it will become a barracks in the castle, which is good. But for now, I think I'll build the hill fort. My diviner, Yarapolk, tells me of his efforts to increase religious fervor among the people have met with great success. A small army of zealots has converged at Novgorod tribe, ready to serve me. Now I simply need to attack some suitable infidel before my new recruits wander off in disgust. Okay. And how are we doing? We are winning. Well, let's go ahead and bring you down here. What are you doing? You are going on a subjugation war against Kernigov? I am not actually sure which one that is. Oh wow. Going down after Severia? Oh, Severia took these guys. Ooh, that is impressive. That is a pretty good county right there, too. Those are multiple good counties. I thought about playing down there, but that would have meant I'd have had to get all 3 of the counties. And what's going on over here? Gorlander-Prussian subjugation war. Wow, I actually succeeded in that. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, well, now that you're all together... Why can I not merge you? Oh, because you're not actually, I need to toggle you as looter. I can't. Okay, well... when we're done here, maybe we will go to war against Belozero or something like that. Or actually, Ingria. Ingria might be best. Not really getting a whole lot of money here. I can imprison you. How about you just end your plot? Iconoclastic Faith Triumphant. Thank you. Hey, alright. I had a son. Born of the woman with syphilis. Amazingly enough. Let's go with... Struggle is probably going to be the better option for now. Yeah. Okay, well, we got a little bit of money there. Let's just bring them home. I might just disband these guys. Are you, I don't know, I mean, I suppose I could... go after, those guys. Let's see what my troop count is. 1825, looks like that came down. Not sure why. But, oh, part of it might be that I'm wounded. Well, no, that shouldn't make that big of a difference. What about my, what about you? Did you get injured or anything like that? Nope, not really. Okay. Well, got a little bit of cash out of those guys. Clearly, what I need to do is get close to some feudal people. That's not it. Well, if I got Kiev and took that county, then I would have these guys on my border. It's part of Bulgaria, though. I don't know. Magyars. How about... Volnia is actually attacking them. That could be a problem for the Magyars, but it's not really going to be an issue for me. Wow. That is a really big revolt against those guys. Anything else interesting going on? Your war is at 33% in favor of Karl. Anything interesting going on up here in the British Isles? Not really. This guy still exists and is still Sunni. And he has a Bedouin wife, which is kind of amusing. Actually, that's, the Imams approve. That's, something that should probably be, a situation where, religion doesn't matter when culture is the same. Like, you know, he should be able to easily marry any Norse person. You know, that kind of thing. But, oh well. Anyway, when we return, we will be trying to decide where we want to go next. Probably going to be down here, against Grodno. He's not actually at war with anyone. But that will give us access to Plock, and we do need that. And Caronia did take all of Prussia. That's going to be kind of an issue. It's pretty big. I am way over my domain limit. Up to 8 out of 6. I suppose I could give a couple territories away. Let me double check to see if I am losing anything. Not really. Doesn't seem to be that big of a deal that I'm over my oversized domain. I'm getting a bit less money. But, I mean, I'm not getting any money in the first place anyway, really, so... I mean, I could probably do something about it. Give away some of these counties that aren't so good. I don't want to give anything away that's in Ilmen itself. Because eventually when I become feudal, I'm going to want all of these territories for myself. So, when we return... I'll be looking at Grodno.